Be me, 27-year-old software engineer, living in a mid-sized city, low cost of living, working for a logistics company called Blue Route. Job is painfully boring, maintaining legacy code for trucking routes. Office is a gray cubicle farm from the 90s. Carpet smells like stale coffee and dust. My boss is a guy named Arthur. 60 years old, wears sweater vests, brings tuna sandwiches every day. Arthur is the kindest man alive. Always asks about my weekend. Never emails after 5 p.m. Tells me to go home if I look even slightly tired. The code will be there tomorrow, son. Pay is decent, not amazing. Benefits are great. 401k match, full dental, 4 weeks vacation. But I'm miserable, or I think I am. Spend my nights doom-scrolling tech Twitter and blind. See guys my age in San Francisco making $300k total compensation. Working at rocket ships. Changing the world with AI/blockchain/quantum nonsense. I look at my life and see gray sludge. I feel like an NPC, wasting my potential fixing bugs in a dispatch system for frozen chicken delivery. Start resenting Arthur. His kindness feels like complacency. He's a symbol of mediocrity to me. I want the hustle. I want the grind. I want the glory. Get a DM on LinkedIn. Recruiter for a stealth startup in NYC. Hyper growth. Disruptive. Unicorn status imminent. CEO is some prodigy dropout named Julian. Interview process is intense. 5 rounds of coding challenges. Cultural fit interview, where they ask if I'm ready to bleed for the mission. I eat it up. This is it, the big leagues. They offer me a job. Salary is double what I make now. Equity package that could be worth millions if we IPO. Relocation bonus. I accept immediately. Hand in my resignation to Arthur the next day. I don't give 2 weeks, I give 2 days. Arthur looks sad, not angry. Cleaning his glasses slowly. Are you sure about this? You have a good trajectory here. Stable. I almost laugh in his face. Stable is for horses, Arthur. I want to build the future. I actually said that. Cringe so hard now remembering it. Arthur just nods. Just be careful. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Whatever, old man. Pack my bags. Move to NYC. Tiny apartment. Exorbitant rent. Smells like urine outside. But I feel electric. First day at the startup, Vortex. Office is an exposed brick loft in Soho. Open floor plan. Espresso machines worth more than my car. Everyone is young, beautiful, and wearing Patagonias. Julian, the CEO, stands on a table to give a morning speech. Talks about revolutionizing data compression. Everyone cheers like it's a cult. I get my MacBook Pro. I get my hoodie with the logo. I am part of the tribe. First month is a blur of dopamine. Free catered lunches, Friday happy hours with open bars. We work late, but it feels like a party. Coding until 10 p.m. with techno blasting. I post photos of my desk setup on Instagram. Grindset, building. Old coworkers from Blue Route like the posts. I feel superior. I pity them in their gray cubicles. Then the cracks start to show. Month 3. The mission is vague. The product doesn't actually work yet. It's all smoke and mirrors for investors. Julian is manic. Calls me at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, screaming about a button color. Demands I come into the office immediately. I go. Sleep under my desk. This becomes normal. The unlimited PTO is a trap. No one takes a single day off because you get shamed for lack of commitment. My hair starts thinning. Gained 15 pounds from free pizza and stress cortisol. Haven't called my parents in weeks. Haven't seen daylight in days. But the equity is going to make me rich. Just hold on for the Series B funding. We hire more people. Culture shifts from family to Hunger Games. Coworkers stab each other in the back for credit. A guy named Brad steals my code and presents it as his own. Julian praises Brad, calls me slow. I work harder. 80-hour weeks, 90-hour weeks. My apartment is just a storage unit for my bed. I start drinking alone to fall asleep. Wake up with shakes. Chug cold brew to function. 1 year in. We launch the beta. It crashes immediately. Users hate it. TechCrunch writes a scathing review. Julian loses his mind. Fires half the engineering team in a Zoom call. We need to trim the fat. I survived the cut. Should have been relieved. Instead, I feel sick. I'm doing the work of 3 people now. No raise. Equity is your reward, they say. I check my bank account. High rent and NYC prices mean I'm saving less than I did at Blue Route. But I'm disrupting. I'm innovating. I miss Arthur. I miss the tuna sandwiches. I miss 5 p.m. I try to text an old friend from Blue Route. How's things? He replies hours later. Good man. Just got promoted. Arthur is retiring next month. Big party. My heart sinks. I wasn't invited. Of course I wasn't. I left like an arrogant prick. I type out a message asking if they're hiring. Delete it. Too much pride. I can make this work. 6 months later, the market turns. VC money dries up. Rumors of insolvency. Julian stops coming to the office. Paychecks start arriving late. Bank error, HR says. Then the FBI shows up. Literally, agents and windbreakers seizing hard drives. Turns out Julian was cooking the books to secure loans. User data was being sold to sketchy third parties. The proprietary algorithm was just an API wrapper for Google. Fraud. Massive fraud. Company accounts frozen. Doors locked. My equity? Worth 0. Less than 0? It's dust. I'm unemployed in the most expensive city in the world. No severance. Owed 2 months of back pay I'll never see. Landlord evicts me after I miss rent. Move back to my parents' house in the mid-sized city. Tail between my legs. 29 years old. Broke. Found out. Resume is tainted because I worked at the fraud company. Recruiters ghost me. Spend days lying in my childhood bedroom, staring at the ceiling. Finally get desperate. Drive past the Blue Route office. See the gray building. Looks beautiful now. Looks like a sanctuary. I see people walking out at 5:05 p.m. They look relaxed. They are going home to families, hobbies, sleep. I park the car. Walk into the lobby. Security guard recognizes me. Long time no see. I ask if Arthur is around. Guard shakes his head. Arthur retired last year, buddy. Living in Florida now. Fishing every day. Who took over? New guy. Corporate sent him. Strictly business. Outsourcing a lot of the dev work. My stomach drops. The safe harbor is gone. I destroyed my spot there. For nothing. For a story. For an ego boost. Drive home. Open laptop. Apply for a junior IT help desk position at a local hospital. Resetting passwords. Plugging in printers. Pay is half of what I made at Blue Route. I get the job. First day. Sit in a windowless basement. Phone rings. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I hang up. Check LinkedIn. See a photo from Arthur, holding a giant bass on a boat in the Keys. Sunburnt and smiling. Captioned, "The simple life is the good life." I start crying in the server room. The hum of the cooling fans is the only sound. I had the golden ticket. I had peace. I traded it for a lottery ticket that was already expired. Now I have the hustle. I have the grind. And I have absolutely nothing to show for it. Just the memory of thinking I was better than the only people who actually treated me like a human being. Phone rings again. My printer is jammed. I'm on my way, and